GunVault quick access safes are the perfect way to balance your responsibility to prevent unauthorized access and your need to access a firearm in an emergency situation as efficiently as possible. Today we're going to talk about the SpeedVault Biometric safe from GunVault. Now the SpeedVault is a unique safe in the GunVault line because it actually will deploy the firearm in a position where you can reach into the safe, grab it, and bring it to your ready position for immediate use. Instead of having to reach into a box and get your hand around the grip is actually going to be presented just like it would be from a holster if you were reaching for a concealed carry defensive firearm. Now inside the home, the SpeedVault can be mounted up against any wall inside of a closet, maybe next to a bed. It could even be mounted to the bed or any other piece of furniture. In the workplace, you can add this again to a closet area or place it inside the bottom of a desk or between a desk and a wall, again presenting that firearm exactly like you're going to want to get your grip on it, pulling it out safely, bringing it to the ready position for immediate use. We go from being safe as far as the firearm not being accessible by those who are unauthorized to being armed and ready to defend ourselves in just seconds with all of the GunVault products, but the SpeedVault is especially unique. Now, just like all the biometrics from GunVault, you can program up to 120 different fingerprints into this system, and there's even a key backup. So if the batteries go dead, if you have a problem, you can of course get into the safe, replace the batteries, and get everything fixed. But in that emergency moment, the reason that it's important to think about having 120 different fingerprints in the safe is because you're going to want to program each one of your fingers that you may use to access the safe multiple times. The SpeedVault, if we take a look at it, actually in place inside of this closet near an entry area centrally located in the house. Maybe I only have one defensive firearm. I can't afford to put a safe and a gun in every room, so I want this safe to be in a central area. If there's a problem, regardless of where I am in the house or anyone else who's authorized to access the safe, they can get to this central area, obviously get access to the safe, hit the button, swipe the finger across the biometric reader, and as you can see, the firearm is presented perfectly for me to reach in, get my good shooting grip, and come out to the ready position. Now again, the reason that we want to think about programming multiple angles is because if I'm reaching into the safe from this direction, my finger may be slightly different than if I were to turn and face the safe and reach in. I may be reaching in with my left hand, I may be reaching in directly, and of course we could always take this off of the mounting bracket that's included with the SpeedVault and have this safe move with us throughout the house. So if we have multiple mounting brackets, we could put one under the desk, we could put one next to the bed, and again those different angles may present different reads of the finger on that actual biometric sensor. So when we close this, regardless of what angle I'm using, I've programmed in enough options for the safe so that I increase my chances of being able to get the gun into my hand when I actually need it. Of course, at this point, I'd back away from the door if that were the source of the potential problem, get on the phone with the police, get my family behind me, do whatever it is I needed to do. The beauty of the GunVault systems is that you don't have to worry about getting the gun into your hands, but you also can leave the firearm in place and not worry about unauthorized access. And one of the things that always comes up with any of the GunVaults is people look at them and they say, well, you know, it's only 18 gauge steel, it's relatively portable, it could be ripped off the wall, I could take a sledgehammer and beat it. The fact is, any safe, whether it's a giant vault, a built-in room with a vault door, or something portable like a quick access safe, can be defeated if someone has enough time and access. The key here is to not give people that time and access even to the safe. And that's one of the reasons that we keep the SpeedVault or any of the GunVault products hidden from view. There's no reason for people visiting your house to need to know that there's a gun inside of a box. Anybody can break into any type of safe, including the SpeedVault. So I like to keep it secured, and this is one of my favorite ways to do it, inside of a household closet or in a bedroom closet. Any GunVault product is going to allow you to get from the gun being safe to being armed for defense in seconds. The SpeedVault is especially good at presenting the firearm exactly the way you need it in a worst case situation.